I am back on the road, y'all. I'm gonna start driving and then we'll chit chat. So like I said, back on the road. It is gonna be a crazy, crazy spring and summer and rest of the year, I think. My first stop is Columbus, Ohio, which is about a 9-hour drive from Atlanta. And as much as I love driving, I do not like the idea of doing a 9-hour drive in one day. I have to be there by Tuesday evening to be ready to work my first shift on Wednesday morning. So I'm splitting the drive up into 2 days. It is Monday. Today I'm going to be driving 6 hours up to Frankfort, Kentucky. Just passed through Chattanooga in Tennessee. We got about 4.5 hours to go. Just a quick little bathroom and lunch break. Leftover banh mi from dinner yesterday. Yum. Traffic. Yay. It feels so good to not be driving. I'm stopping now at Buc-ee's. So if you don't know, Buc-ee's is like a huge travel center sort of thing. There's a bunch of gas pumps, huge convenience store, so you can get nice fresh food. Got a pulled pork sandwich. I'm gonna eat this and then I still have about 45 minutes to go to where I'm sleeping tonight. And we have arrived to the sleep spot. Cracker Barrel. Okay, that was a long day. It is 8 p.m. I'm tired. I'm just gonna be chilling and then going to sleep. So I will catch you guys in the morning. Good morning from Frankfort, Kentucky. So coming in, I thought this was just a small random town that just happened to have one of the few distilleries in Kentucky where you could take a free tour of it. But come to find out, 20 minutes ago, I just learned that this is the state capital. I feel kind of silly, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm just gonna be spending the next few hours exploring here. I already got up, got ready, got some breakfast at Coffee Tree Cafe. It was really yummy. Now I am at Buffalo Trace Distillery. I did get on the wait list for a tour, did not end up getting a spot, but I'm still gonna try and see if they have any last minute cancellations. So luckily, I was able to get on the tour at last minute. The first thing that really hits you when you get here is the smell. And I'm not really entirely sure what it is. It's a very distinct distillery smell, I guess. My little safe space. So on the tour, I just learned a lot about what makes bourbon, how things run at this facility. So Buffalo Trace had a flooding month ago. It's very apparent when you're here that they're still rebuilding. There's like lots of trucks around that seem to be repairing stuff. We went to where the barrels get branded and there were no barrels. They're apparently inspecting 30,000 barrels one by one to make sure water didn't seep into them. And then at the end we did a little bourbon tasting. I'm not a big fan of liquor, let alone whiskey, so they could only really do like one sip of each. I guess they're good. I don't really know. Big thing about this tour, it's that it is free. So I definitely recommend checking it out. Kentucky makes 95% of the world's bourbon. Come to the distillery, check it out. Definitely recommend it here at Buffalo Trace. It is also a very beautiful facility. Like, I love all the brick buildings and the trees everywhere. And now I'm gonna head over to downtown Frankfort. Just gonna go check out the waterfront and walk around downtown a little bit. Guess I'm not walking along the riverfront. concludes my walk around the historic / downtown center of Frankfort. If you plopped me down the city and asked me if I thought it was Kentucky's capital, I'd say no. I mainly came here because of the distillery. Definitely, whoa, what's in my throat? I think I swallowed a bug. Definitely recommend that. Definitely recommend taking a little walk around the town. I'm done here for the day. I'm gonna head on up to Columbus. It's gonna be about a 3-hour drive. Not gonna film that as much as my drive from yesterday. So I will meet you when I get there. Did I also mention it's gonna be my first time in Ohio? I am now in Columbus, making Ohio my 29th state. It is pretty rainy today, so I'm not going to be doing too much. First thing I did was go to this Airbnb that my job provides for me for the week. Got settled, and now I'm in the arts district called Short North, just walking up and down the North High Street. I got food. There's lots of different bars, restaurants, and shops along the street. It's really nice. The main reason I went to Columbus was to work a rock and metal music festival called Sonic Temple. Going forward, I will be working a lot of music festivals and won't be sharing which department I'm working with on this channel. You can probably figure it out if you check out my Instagram, or you can message me to ask me more about it all. What I will tell y'all is that for Sonic, I was working until 6 p.m. for a week straight, which left me with the time to enjoy the rest of my day. After my first day of work, I went on a little sunset walk by the riverfront. And on Thursday through Sunday, I got to see sunsets at the festival. And then I was planning on going out and doing something fun in Columbus, but it's raining. And on Tuesday, the weather is slightly nicer, but I am tired after working 10-hour shifts for 10 days straight and going to concerts after some of them. So I've been relaxing because I have a big day ahead of me tomorrow. I mentioned to Nick, my partner, a few videos back, and he's going to be a big part of this channel going forward. While I was working in Columbus, he was in the process of packing up his things so that we could hit the road together for the summer. In his first ever clip he filmed for this channel, he was setting up camp in Virginia, the halfway point between Atlanta and where we were going to meet up the next day.
Alrighty, time to test it out. Let's see how comfy it is. Got the campfire right there, gonna put up a chair. Got my pillow. Definitely pretty comfortable. Think I'll sleep pretty good tonight. Yeah, this is actually the first car I've heard go by since I've been here, so hopefully it's a quiet night. And yeah.
Today I have a big driving day ahead of me. I'm trying to make it to New Jersey because my sister is graduating from college, and today she has one ceremony at 2:30 in the afternoon. It is currently 8 a.m. I already drove 3 hours away from Columbus yesterday, so today I believe it's another 5 to 6 hours. Just driving through Pennsylvania, and I'll be meeting up with Nick in Harrisburg in a few hours. Yay. Just drove for about 3 hours, now in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Nick gets to this area in about 35-40 minutes, so I am going to be changing and cleaning up the minivan because it's a mess. Okay, change of plans. So Nick and I chose to meet at this sandwich shop since it's kind of like along both our routes, and he's gonna be there in about 20 minutes. I am 15 minutes away. So I'm not gonna clean up the minivan. I'll just do it later, much later today. But I did my makeup, I'm all dressed. Just gotta get gas and then I'll meet him there. We made it. And kind of organized in here. We're back on the road, we had lunch, and Nick is right behind me. Sort of rushing because we wanna make it at 2:30 for my sister's graduation thing. After meeting up in Harrisburg, we had a jam-packed week hanging out with family and friends, so we didn't talk to the camera much. We made it just in time for my sister's graduation and spent the afternoon with my family. That night and the next afternoon, we hung out in my hometown before heading to Stamford, Connecticut. We have friends who live there, so we spent time with them and ate some yummy food. The next day, we headed into New York and met up with one of my friends who lives in Manhattan. We had some food and enjoyed the city before meeting up with a larger group to go to a show in Brooklyn. Then it was time for my sister's commencement and a celebratory hot pot lunch. We were definitely booked and busy, but it was so good seeing everyone before hitting the road for the next few months.
We love groundhogs.
And that is all for this video. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye!